Hi friends, welcome back to my video. Today I will explain you exercise 4.2 of chapter 4, that is simple equation. So now we'll solve question number 3, and question number 3 is give the steps you will use to separate the variables and then solve the equation. So we have to write here step by step that step 1 is this, step 2 is this, and yeah, like that. Okay, and then we have to separate the variables and then solve this equation. Okay, so our first step will be to move this left hand side numbers to right hand side. Okay, we have to just shift the left hand side values or numbers integers to right hand side. Okay, so step 1 is to find the value of n. Okay, how to find the value of n? First, this minus 2 will move to right hand side, which is plus 2. Okay, then the sign will change, right? Okay, so n is equals to 46 plus 2. Okay, minus 2 is moving to right hand side, so we have to just simply change the sign of 2. Okay, so here will be 48. Okay, 48. 46 plus 2 is equals to 48. Okay, so our next step will be step 2. So step 2 is here is 3n, then 3n will also move to right hand side. Okay, so n is equals to 48. Our last result was 48 in step 1, then 48, and here is 3n, and we are saying that 3 multiplied by n, which is equals to 3n, so that means 3 is in multiplication form. So if this 3n will move to right hand side, this will be in division form. Okay, here is in multiplication form, and afterwards it will be in division form. Okay, so 48 upon 3, we will write 48 upon 3. Okay, so if we will cut 48 and 3, this will form 16. Okay, 16 multiplied by 3 is equals to 16. And sorry, 16 multiplied by 3 is equals to 48. Okay, so finally we have got the result, and we can see it as that we have got the value for n. Okay, so our last step, step 3, is equals to, finally we have find the value for n. Okay, so our step 3 will be is n is equals to 16. Okay, our last value. Okay, so friends, now we'll move to B beat. So friends, this is our B beat. Okay, and the equation for B beat is 5m, or we can say it as 5 multiplied by m plus 7, which is equals to 17. Okay, so our first step here will be step 1 is, so what will take step 1? So our step 1 will be to just shift my plus 7 to right hand side, and then we will change the sign of plus 7. Okay, so plus 7, if plus 7 will move or shift to right hand side, this will be minus 7. Okay, so step 1 is, here the variable is m, so m is equals to, yeah, m is equals to, here is minus plus 7. So first we will shift plus 7 to minus 7. Okay, so here we can write it as 17 minus 7, because here is here plus in positive sign. If plus 7 will move to right hand side, this will be negative 7, that means minus 7. Okay, so 17 minus 7 is equals to 10, positive 10. Okay, so here is our first step, and then we'll proceed to second step. So our second step will be, yeah, Now the second step to shift 5n to right hand side. So how will this 5n will move to right hand side? So see here 5m. 5m means 5 multiplied by m. So here we can put a point so that it indicates that here is a multiplication sign. Okay. So 5 dot m, 5 multiplied by m. Okay. So that means here 5 is in multiplication sign. Okay. Here 5 is having multiplication sign. And if this 5m will, 5 will shift to right hand side, this will move to the sign division. Okay. So we can write it as that our step 2 will be to just shift 5m to right hand side. So here we are not finding the value of n. We have to find the value of m here. So we can take any variable, but here is only m. So we have to do m only. Okay. So step 2, m is equals to here 5 dot m. So if 5 dot m will move to right hand side, this will be, our last result was 10. So this will be 10 upon 5. Okay. 10, this is the last result, and upon 5. Why? Because here in the left hand side 5 is in multiplication sign. So now if this 5m will shift to right hand side, this will be in division form, divide sign. Okay. So 10 upon 5, which is equals to 2. Okay. So our last step for B bit will be third step, and third step is that we have finally got the variable, the value for m variable. Okay. So m is equals to 2. Okay. 5 and 10 will cancel out by 2. Okay. So yeah, finally we have got the value for m. Okay. And the value is 2. Okay. So friends, let's move to C beat. So friends, C beat is 20p upon 3, which is equals to 40. Okay. So here 40 is the result in this equation, and first we will classify it. Okay. So 20 is having the sign of multiplication here, dot m dot p, 20 dot p, that means 20 multiplied by p. So here 20 is in multiplication form, here 3 is in division form. We can see here upon 3. Okay. So here 3 is in division form, here 20 is in multiplication form. So now we can easily solve this equation. Okay. So our first step in equation number C will be to shift first 3. Okay. First we have to shift 3. So yeah, here 3 is in division form. So if this will move to right hand side, that will, this will be multiplied by 3, 40 multiplied by 3. So here the variable is p. So p is equals to 40 multiplied by 3. Okay. Here is in division form. In the right hand side, this will be in multiplication form. So 40 multiplied by 3, which is equals to 120, not 30. Okay, 120. So this was our first step. So now we are proceeding to step number 2. So our step number 2 is to move or to shift 20 to right hand side. Okay. So how will shift it? Just follow me. So P is equals to, our last value was 120. 120 upon 20. Why upon 20? Here this is in multiplication form. Okay. This is in multiplication form. So here will be in division form, right? The sign will change. So here 0, 0 cut it, and here 12 and 2 will be cancel out. 6, okay? 6 multiplied by 2, which is equals to 120. I mean 100, whoa, yeah, 12. Okay, yeah, done. So our value for P will be 6. And friends, if you want to check it, now we will check also. Okay, so step 3 is that finally we have got the value for P, which is equals to 6. Okay, so how we will check this equation? We will keep our value, our what was our solution? Our solution was 6. So we will simply put 6 instead of P. So 20 was in multiplication form, to 20 multiplied by 6 upon 3, which is equals to 40. Okay, so 20 multiplied by 6 is equals to how much? Just find it out. So friends, 20 multiplied by 6, which is equals to 120. Okay, 120, and then is upon 3. So 120 upon 3, which is equals to 40. So here our result is 40, and see here the same result is having this equation also. That means our solution is correct. Okay, so let's proceed to debit, friends. So friends, our debit is 3p upon 10, which is equals to 6. So 6 is result. Okay, 6 is the result. 10 is having the sign of division. 3 is having the sign of multiplication. Okay, 3 dot p. 3 multiplied by p. Okay, so now we can easily find this solution for this equation, or we can find the solution for P, the value of P. Okay, so our step 1 is, so our variable is P again. So P is equals to, so first of all we have to shift upon 10, or 10 to right hand side. Okay, so this will be 6 multiplied by 10, right? 6 multiplied by 10, which is equals to 60. Okay, 6 into 10 is equals to 60. So this is our step 1, and our last result is 60. So step 2 is equal to P is, our last result was 60, so we will write 60 on it. Okay, and now we'll shift 3 to right hand side, and 3 is having the value, I mean the sign of multiplication. So when 3 will shift to right hand side, this will be in this will have the sign of division. Okay, so that means upon 3, any number upon 3, 60 upon 3. Okay, so 60 upon 3, which is equals to 20. Okay, 20 multiplied by 3, that is equals to 60. 20, done. So we will write our last step. Step 3 is that finally we have got the value for P. So the value of P is 20 here. Okay, done. So let's put 20 instead of P multiplied by 20. Yeah, so 20 multiplied by 3, which is equals to 60. 60 upon 10 is 6. So our solution as well as this result is also got matched. Okay, so that means our solution for P is equal, that means our value of P is correct. Okay, so let me reset it. 3p upon 10 is equals to 6. Yeah. So 20 is the value for P. Okay. And 20 is the answer for debit also. Okay. So thank you everyone for watching my video. Stay safe and bye bye.